There is a place, not here or there, but somewhere in between. There is a space in the thin air that really can't be seen. If you listen and observe, you may be surprised. Some may call it Camelot or even paradise. Some may say you cross a bridge, others through a door. But all I know about this place is that I call it Evermore. Evermore. Hello, sweet spirits. Welcome to the show. My name is Suzanne Sorrell, and I'm the host of the Evermore Paranormal Network. On this episode, we have the tech specialist and lead investigator of Evermore Paranormal. So please welcome Jim Sorrell.
Hello.
Hi, Jim. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
So thank you for coming on the show.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure.
So let's talk a little bit about your background, your non-paranormal background, just your general stuff. Mm-hmm. So where were you born and raised?
I was born locally here in Alexandria, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And I lived here till I was 4 in Alexandria, and then moved to West Springfield, and that's where I grew up. I went to up through high school.
Okay. And do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have 3 younger brothers, Ron, Mike, and Steve.
So you're the oldest of 4 boys.
Yep.
Mm. So it sounds like you're a local boy. Did you go to school around here too?
I did some community college, Northern Virginia Community College.
And high school?
West Springfield.
West Springfield High School. And you married, children?
Yes, I'm married to my lovely wife, Suzanne Sorrell, and I have 1 son from a previous marriage, Bradley.
And grandchildren?
Yeah, he has 3 children, so I got 3 granddaughters, Olivia, Hannah, and Delilah.
Okay, they're too young to get into ghost hunting right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully they'll enjoy it. And how about some pets?
Yep, we have 2 tan and white female Siberian Huskies. My wife got them from the shelter, Fairfax County Animal Shelter, when they were 5.5, and we've had them for a 1.5 years. And
so do you,
really good dogs. Yeah.
And you'd go back to
the
shelter
definitely.
to get dogs?
My wife had a pleasant experience there, so yes.
So what is your day job? What do you do during the day to earn an income?
Yeah, I'm my information technology specialist. Work for the federal government, and I have 38.5 years experience there.
38.5 years.
Yep.
Okay, you're going to retire soon, right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Same job for all that time?
Well, in the same field.
Right. Wow, I couldn't do that myself. I get bored. Got to change. And so, when you're not at work, what are your hobbies?
Enjoy fishing, hunting, football. I particularly football, sports in general, but particularly football. And I have season tickets for the Redskins. I've had those for about 15, 16 years now.
Wow, diehard Redskin fan, huh?
Yep. And my passion is white-tailed deer hunting. Yeah. I enjoy that.
Right. And have you been on any special hunts?
I've gone on an expedition out to Wyoming to elk hunt, and scheduled for a white-tailed trophy deer hunt this fall, actually. Okay,
great. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and talk about a different kind of hunting. Stay tuned.
Every year, 40% of all food in the U.S. never gets eaten.
40%. That's almost half the food we produce.
Food waste is a serious problem. It impacts all of us.
And it's expensive. Your family is throwing $1,500 a year in the trash.
We're working hard to put food waste on the chopping block.
And you can do the same at home.
Learn how to cook it, store it, and share it.
Just don't waste it.
Go to savethefood.com.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed.
I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it.
I just want my family to be safe.
But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
Welcome back. We're going to continue talking to Jim Sorrell, and he's from the team Evermore Paranormal. So Jim, how long have you been with Evermore Paranormal?
Since it was established 6 years ago, been part of that team.
Okay. And what do you do on the team? What is your role and your duties?
Well, I'm the tech specialist, and I run the camera most of the time, and that involves, having them ready, and then afterwards unloading the tape and putting them on the computer and looking through them and stuff along with a wife.
Yeah, it's a lot of work before getting ready and having everything ready, but then afterward there's a lot of stuff to do.
Right.
The ghost hunt, when the ghost hunt ends, that's just where the analysis begins.
Exactly, and that takes time.
Yes, it does.
And I also investigate with the team as well if I'm not with the camera or whatever.
So how did you get involved with Evermore Paranormal?
My wife, she was got invested in the paranormal and kind of drugged me into it, so I've been helping her.
I understand. So it makes sense. Are you a believer or are you a skeptic in the paranormal?
I consider myself a skeptic.
Okay. Why do you consider yourself a skeptic?
I guess I'm looking for something more tangible, more the evidence. People are capturing some evidence, but I'm not really, it's hard to imagine as all real without me seeing something or recording something tangible that I can deal with.
Right. So what would it take? What kind of proof would you have to get, and how? What criteria, I guess, to turn you from a skeptic to a believer?
Well, I'm going to see something for myself that I know is not is a spirit and not of this world, and I'd like to be able to record that myself personally, so that I know that it's true, and you
can watch it over and over and over.
Exactly.
And go, okay.
Exactly, and make sure that I saw what I saw.
Right. Because a lot of the experiences that I've had, you wish you had that camera rolling so you could go, did I just see that? Maybe it was a figment of my imagination.
Right.
So, but you are open to becoming a believer, right? You're not just I will never believe in the paranormal.
Exactly. If you believe in God, it seems to me you gotta believe in spirits. So that's kind of how I look at it. It's probably there, but I just like to see better evidence.
So, you've been ghost hunting now, or being a paranormal investigator now for 6 years. And what would you say is your favorite thing about ghost hunting and the field? Are there two different things?
Obviously I like using the equipment, and they're inventing equipment every day. So some of it seems to be, pretty respectable equipment. Others you're not so sure of, but trying different equipment and then trying to capture that evidence. That's the part I like to do, is try to capture it so that I have something to review.
Do you consider it do you get an adrenaline rush hoping that, you're going to see something, you hear something? Is it the thrill of the hunt? Is it similar to hunting whitetail in any way?
No, well, it's just the aspect of hunting, really. Yeah, that's all. I mean, similarity to me isn't the same.
Not the same.
But it's nice when you're outside. You get, like with the hunting, you enjoy the outdoors. When you're doing night hunting outside, or ghost hunting outside is, it's kind of nice.
So although you're a skeptic, you have had a somewhat what you call a paranormal experience or a supernatural experience. Can you tell me about your first experience? Like, how old were you? Where did this happen? Give me all the details.
Yeah, I don't really consider it paranormal, but yeah.
How old were you?
I was somewhere between 10 and 12. We were playing softball in my neighbor's backyard one evening, and it was right about dusk.
In West Springfield, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And
because you're local. This has all happened right around us.
And then all of a sudden, there was this bright green ball that stroked through the sky and kind of seemed like it landed a few hundred yards away. I don't know where it landed. We didn't follow it or anything, but everybody saw it. It was pretty wild just to experience that. So yeah, we wonder if it's a UFO or something the Defense Department's doing. You never know. Weather balloon, I don't know. That was really that, just the way.
So this was back in like what, the 70s?
Yes.
Okay, and in West Springfield, you're not too far from Fort Belvoir. I don't know if that was
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know.
Did any of the other kids see it?
Yeah, they saw it. Just about all of us did.
And a group of boys didn't go, 12-year-olds or whatever, go, let's go follow, let's find it. Let's go see what it is.
It was getting dark, so.
So
it was girls and guys. It was a mixed group of people. A group of people who were playing, friends that were in the neighborhood and stuff.
So you consider that your first, you say paranormal experience. Obviously, if you're a skeptic, you're skeptical about that. And that's, more of UFOs and not really ghosts.
Right.
We don't know if there's some kind of connection, actually.
True.
The Evermore Paranormal show, the Evermore Paranormal Network, we focus on the paranormal and ghosts, but on occasion we'll talk about UFOs and Bigfoot and things like that, because in the bigger picture of things, we don't know if there's possibly some kind of connection there. So what do you after having that experience, do you believe that there are aliens and UFOs? Are you more likely to believe that than a ghost story? Because you saw this and you don't know what it was?
I guess it could be. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know. Maybe more likely, but again, I have no idea what that was. It could have been anything too. It's all questionable, It's hard to determine whether you want to believe one more than the other.
Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back, and we will talk about one of Jim's scariest experiences that he's had. So stay tuned.
It's fine that other people like you. It's more important that you like yourself. And I'm comfortable with every part of me. Meals on Wheels coming to my door as someone who's housebound assures me that I'm not forgotten. They care that I'm okay. My name is Asha Ida Bell. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
Welcome back. We're talking to Jim Sorrell of Evermore Paranormal. And we are going to talk to Jim about his scariest, I don't know if he wants to say it was scared him, but most profound experience that he's had. Ghost hunting. So when did that happen, first of all?
I believe it was March 2014, thereabouts.
Okay, and where were you at?
I was at Dream Meadow Farms.
Okay, and what is Dream Meadow Farms? And where is it?
It's a small 28-acre farm in Bealton, Virginia. A friend of ours owns. She recently purchased it. I believe it was in 2014 when she purchased it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a house, a pool house, a barn, garage combination, and I think it's a carriage house,
Mm-hmm.
and some fields. It's a nice little piece of property.
Yeah, and do you go hunting there as well?
Yeah, the back of the place has some woods. It's not a lot, but it borders up to some other property, so I go deer hunting there.
And fishing too, right?
Yeah, she has
In
a
the
small pond. Yep, exactly.
Okay, so why were you at Dream Meadows when this thing happened, when this incident happened?
Well, the homeowner, Wendy, she had spoken to my wife about having captured a lot of orbs on film and shadows and voices, various things, the typical type of thing that
Mm-hmm.
people report about ghosts. So, yeah.
Right. Well, I was, at the location with you, and, Wendy was telling me all this stuff, and she was saying her dog was also being harassed.
Right.
So, the day that this happened, can you just tell me about who was with you that day besides me?
It was our team.
We had just a couple people, right?
Yeah, our team was out the house. And we went there one evening to